Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. This is the story of Wojtek, a bear who became a soldier in World War II. It's a tale of unlikely friendship, courage, and a bear who went above and beyond what anyone could have expected.
This is the remarkable story of Wojtek, the soldier bear.
The year was 1942, and World War II was raging. A group of Polish soldiers, recently freed from prison camps in Russia, were making their way through Iran. They were tired, far from home, and facing an uncertain future. But something was about to happen that would change their lives forever. One day, they came across a young Iranian boy. In his arms was a small, fuzzy bear cub. The cub's mother had been killed by hunters, leaving it all alone. The soldiers, feeling sorry for the little bear, decided to buy it from the boy. They named the cub Wojtek, which means joyful warrior in Polish. Little did they know that this small bear would soon become an important part of their team and a symbol of hope in dark times. As Wojtek grew, he became more than just a mascot. He was a friend and a source of comfort for the soldiers. Wojtek loved to wrestle with the soldiers, always being careful not to hurt them even as he grew to over 500 pounds. He learned to salute when greeted and even developed a taste for beer and cigarettes, though he ate the cigarettes instead of smoking them. But Wojtek's life in the army wasn't all fun and games. As the war went on, he and his Polish friends faced many challenges. In 1943, the Polish army was getting ready to go to Italy to join the fight against the Germans. But there was a big problem. The British army, which was in charge, had strict rules against bringing pets to the battlefield. The Polish soldiers couldn't bear, pun intended, to leave Wojtek behind. So they came up with a clever plan. They decided to make Wojtek an official soldier in the Polish army. And just like that, Wojtek was given a rank, a service number, and even his own paybook. He was now Private Wojtek, a full member of the 22nd Artillery Supply Company. In 1944, Wojtek and his unit were sent to Italy to fight in a big, important battle called the Battle of Monte Cassino. It was here that Wojtek would do something truly amazing. The soldiers had to carry heavy boxes of ammunition, bullets and shells, from the supply trucks to the big guns. It was hard, dangerous work. Then, something unexpected happened. Wojtek, seeing his friends struggling with the heavy boxes, started to help. He picked up the crates of ammunition and carried them to the guns just like the soldiers were doing. The other soldiers couldn't believe their eyes. Here was a bear, calmly carrying ammunition in the middle of a battle. Wojtek worked tirelessly, never dropping a single crate. His help made a real difference in the battle. After the battle, everyone was talking about the bear who helped win the fight. The soldiers were so proud of Wojtek that they created a special badge for their unit. It showed a bear carrying an artillery shell. Wojtek had become more than a mascot or even a soldier. He was now a war hero. When the war ended in 1945, Wojtek and his Polish friends couldn't go back to Poland. Instead, they went to Scotland. The soldiers started new lives there, but they had to find a new home for Wojtek. With heavy hearts, they decided that the Edinburgh Zoo would be the best place for him. Wojtek lived there for the rest of his life, often visited by his old army buddies who would toss him cigarettes and beer, reminding him of his soldier days. Wojtek passed away in 1963 at the age of 21. But his amazing story didn't end there. Today there are statues of Wojtek in Poland and Scotland. These statues remind us of his bravery and the unusual role he played in World War II. Wojtek's story teaches us that friendship can come in the most unexpected forms. It shows us that even in the worst of times, there's room for kindness and companionship. And it reminds us that sometimes heroes come with 4 paws and fur. So the next time you hear a story that seems too strange to be true, remember Wojtek. Remember the bear who went to war, who carried ammunition in battle, who drank beer with soldiers, and who proved that sometimes the most amazing stories really did happen. This was the story of Wojtek the soldier bear, a tale of war, friendship, and a very special bear who showed us all what it means to be brave and loyal, no matter who you are.